how many suggestions we got, and then you just pick a number,
Awesome.
and then we just go, and you play however you want to play. And it goes about 10 minutes. I'll look for an out. At about 10 minutes into it,
Awesome. Awesome.
and then we have a little chit chat.
That's the favorite part of any 10 minutes I watch it. Like the
Oh,
part where you interact with everybody, it's so awesome. You get to learn a lot about the person and you in the process.
well, I mean, it is my favorite part too. The scenes are super fun, but like getting to know people and like their journey and everything like that, can't beat that.
True. I'm very excited. Thank you so much, Jay. I've been waiting for this for a long time and this is amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for playing. I'm so jazzed up. Um, let's see. We have uh 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 oh yes. You ready for this? We've got 82 suggestions.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. It's gonna be a counting day today.
That's fine.
Oh, this is very lovely. Oh,
It's so good.
it's one, yes. Oh my God. Okay. Mm, can we go with number 47?
Yeah. That's the perfect number, 47. Are you kidding me? That's the perfect one. All right. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20,
I
27, 28, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46, 47 comes from Jason Perez, and our
Whoa.
suggestion is blue.
Whoa! This is amazing. I love that color. It's my favorite color. So
Oh, yes, this is perfect.
I have everything in blue. So perfect.
You're laughing.
I've got something.
Yeah?
Yes. You wanna see?
Yeah, yeah, more than anything I want to see.
I've got you this.
Wow. I mentioned it offhand that I would want a new water bottle, but you heard that.
Of course, you've been looking at the showcase for, I mean, the window display for a very long time, and I had an inkling that you will love it. So, oh, I'm so excited.
My God, I mean, nobody ever has listened to me. Like, I make comments, but nobody ever really goes, oh, I'm going to get that. And you did.
You're my you're my best friend. I wouldn't let such a thing pass by. I would, buddy, you're listened to and cared for, and you're my best friend. And if you ever want to tell me something, or if you have anything that you want to share with somebody, please feel free because I'm here.
There is something that you don't know about me that I want to tell you.
Okay, are you comfortable to share it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, answer it. Answer it. If you got to answer it,
Uh,
go ahead.
uh, are you comfortable to share what you want to share, or should I guess it?
I mean, guessing sounds fun. I'm also comfortable. How about you guess, and
Okay.
then I'll tell you what it is if you guess it right or if you don't. Yeah, what, yeah,
Mm,
guess.
okay. I think you don't like jazz, even though you keep saying that, ha, I love jazz.
Well, I mean, that's absolutely true. I can't stand jazz. I think jazz is like throwing instruments downstairs and landing in a garbage can. That's what I think jazz is. Is like grabbing all these and just throw. They just never quite hit a note. Like, yeah, that's something that it's funny you say that because that is true. And I tried to. I listened to Blue Note. There's an album Blue Note, and I was like. I'm going to give it a shot because I had a really good friend of mine say like you got to get into it. It's one of those things that I had a friend who goes, "You're really going to dig this," and then I tried it and I'm like, I just don't dig it. So yeah, I don't I don't like jazz at all.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
um,
attractive.
there's something else too.
Hmm.
I never told you this. Well, 12 years ago today, my dad passed away, and so I've been feeling like I always get kind of emotional at this time of the year, and the fact that you didn't know that, but you got me that, like that's a big deal. Like that's why it's affecting me so much is like it's making that time easy for me.
I'm first of all, I'm really sorry that losing anybody is very hard, and I don't know what to say. Like I lose words when I'm sorry, man. So, but I'm here for you, and I'm really glad that you were comfortable enough to share this with me.
What's wonderful is like, yeah, you don't have to say anything. Just saying I'm sorry. I mean, that's those two words mean a lot. And I usually am like, I don't want, oh man, wow. I don't usually want to share. I usually want to keep myself isolated from other people. And like when you called and you're like, let's just come out, like we'll go to the park. I was like, normally I'd say no, but there's something inside of me that said, yeah. And this is like the perfect thing.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came out, and we are in this wonderful park. I know this is a hard day for you,
Yeah.
but we also have the fun gift that I got you, so
Oh,
it's all worked out.
I'd, I'd love it. Can I hold it?
Yes, take it, it's yours. Whoa.
I mean, it's good for the environment. It's gonna keep my drinks cold. Like, I don't have to use plastic anymore. I mean, this is a really, I don't know if you realize it, that's a really thoughtful gift. That's just not a gift that like somebody just goes, eh. Like you heard me say it, and then you're like, oh, that might be something good, and then you got it. You're very perceptive.
You're very generous to tell what you wanted. So I just actually heard you, man. I didn't do anything. You were just looking at it longingly, and I felt that you would be happy with it. So
Listen to you. You didn't do anything. Are you kidding me? It's so funny. Like I've always I always wanted like a best friend and someone who would listen to me and be there for me, and now I've got that.
you've always got me, man. And I'm really glad that you came out today and you spoke so much. I want to give you a hug. Can I give you a hug? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Oh man.
Oh, and hey, don't think I don't know about that new shirt you're wearing.
Oh,
It's
I
good.
think you noticed.
No, it's it's
Oh,
it's real busy, which is I think you're taking a great chance with that shirt, making it real like stepping out.
thank you so much, man. I've decided to ditch my colorful clothes for one day in the office to seem all businessy and formal, so that I'm taking it serious.
Man, my dad
Mhm.
went through a phase in his life where for, let's see, 3 months at a time, he would only wear one color. So he would wear only black, or he would wear only blue, or he would wear only brown, or only red. Like, and it was every 3 months there would be this. We would have this big celebration to see what color clothes my dad was gonna wear. And every day, even down to like his underwear and socks, he would wear just one color, different shades of a single color.
Did that apply to the whole family as well?
Well, I mean, when I was at university, I went through a phase where I did that, but then like people started like, yeah, people started making fun of me, so I decided not to do it, but I should do it if I want to do it. I mean, that's the thing that
Yes.
he tells me is like, and you're like this too. Do the things you want to do without fear of what people are going to say. And he was always that way. Like, when I was younger, I would be embarrassed by him. But then the more I grew up, the more I was like, he's so comfortable with who he is. And I guess that's what I've always trying to do is to get comfortable with who I am. And you help me
Yes.
be comfortable with who I am.
Man, you help me be comfortable with who I am. I'm the weird
Shut.
ass person. And
No. Shut the front door.
oh, but you do help me be. You make me feel so comfortable and supported. It's. I cannot wish anything more in a friend than what you are right now with me.
Yeah. I mean,
And I'm gonna take an inspiration from your dad. I'm gonna wear one color every month. That sounds like such an amazing project. I'm gonna do
yeah.
next month onwards. Of
I
course, blue is the starting color.
I mean, really, very few people pay attention to us. We think everybody's watching us, but everyone's thinking about themselves. So I think very few people do. And if they talk, who cares? Right?
Yeah,
Who cares if they talk? People are gonna talk. And what they say is none of my business. So this happened for a reason. This isn't just like an insignificant day. I mean, it's like a realization today.
oh my God. Yes, absolutely. The last line you said, people are gonna talk. To hell with the talk. You just be who yourself are. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, I think that's it. It's like instead of trying to get something else, get into this, get into who I am.
Yeah. Be yourself. Like, don't. Wow, this is such. I know this is a thing that everybody knows, but you make me realize today. Who the hell cares who you are? You should care who you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the more you are who you are, the more people I think who matter will appreciate that.
Exactly. The more authentic, the people who actually matter to you appreciates you. Man, why didn't we have this conversation before? Why didn't I gift you this before?
You gave it to me at the right moment. That's the best part. You gave it to me at the right moment.
Yeah. My God. Oh my God. This is such. It's like I have achieved enlightenment today because of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I feel complete. I mean, I feel like a different.
Okay. Man.
You wanna you wanna go for a walk around the pond?
Yes, please. And let's feed the ducks as well. I have got
Yeah.
breadcrumbs.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Scene. Oh, wow. That was so fun. I loved it.
I loved it too. I felt so I don't know. It was just like I was talking to a friend, and I'm really glad that you were here. And thank you so much, Jay, for doing this. It's
Well,
always fun and learning to watch you, and all the 10 minutes. I'm not able to catch everything because it's so huge. You're improvising with so many improvisers. It's a miracle that this happens every day. Thank you so much for this.
oh, you're welcome and thank you because like that's how I learned too. Is I learned by playing and doing and like we had a short chance to play at the marathon
Yeah,
and
that's
then it was
so
like,
fun.
"Oh, I really want to play more.
Me too. You were such. Your energy is so charming, so positive. Like you cannot help but smile when you're on, screen. Like
Well, I mean,
you're like a ray of sunshine on screen.
oh, well, thank you. I remember a teacher told me once I was in a scene with somebody. This is man, 15 years ago maybe or 20 years ago, and it was a really good friend of mine, and we were at a Starbucks coffee shop, and we were like, I was being really sarcastic for some reason in the scene, and she stopped the scene and she goes, "Do you like each other off stage?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're best friends." She goes, "Like each other on stage." And that changed, that one note changed everything. I was like, that makes a lot more sense. How can you support when you're fighting with your part? Like, they're so important to the scene. So I started taking that to heart and being like, I'm going to make a choice to like these, whoever I'm on stage with. I'm going to make a choice to do that. And I think it's a lot, it's been a lot more fun for me.
Yes, yes. This is one point I'll be taking away from the 10 minutes today because sounds like a wonderful point. Very, very poignant.
Yeah. It to me the base of the philosophy of yes and is like, "Oh, I hear you. What a great idea. Let me add something to your idea." And then we're constantly feeding off each other, and it makes it so much easier. And that's what I'm at right now. I got to how can this be easy? The easier the better.
It is.
What How did you get into improv? Like, what brought you to your first class or do your first show?
Okay, so I did not technically grow up watching SNL, but I got to know about SNL when I was in college probably, and then I got to know about Tina Fey. I'm a huge Tina Fey fan. I read her books. She mentioned improv in it, so I went from there, and I was looking for classes all around. I couldn't find it. Finally, I found a class, and I was lucky enough to stumble upon a team, and we practiced and we went to Bangalore Improv Festival. From there, it's just a journey of learning and connecting and loving more improv.
Um, what would you tell a younger version of you who was just starting off in improv, like in their first few classes? What advice would you give yourself?
Oh man. uh, I would say hold on to the fun part of it, the play part of it, because that matters. Because there are certain times when I forget to do that even now, sometimes. And I really hope that that self holds on to the fun and the play part of improv and grows with it. Like the other parts are there, but hold on to the fun part. What would you give? What would
Well,
be
I
the
mean,
advice that you would give?
yeah, that's pretty great advice. Uh, and yeah, like enjoy the moments. I think a part of it too is like, oh, the fun is in the failure. The fun is not avoiding failure. So, you know, reminding myself that there's all the mistakes are gifts. Really try to make your scene partner shine as much as possible, and yeah, keep that love and that fun. Like that's the I think the performers we like watching and playing with are the ones who just go, I'm going to make this choice because it's fun to me. It's not at the expense of my partner. It's just within this reality we've set up. I think it would be fun to do this. And then
Yeah.
keep that in and one tool that's helped me is not to hold on to every improv line or show or scene and try to like forget about it and move on and try not to think too much about it. Like if I give myself time to after a show or scene break it down and think about it and try to do better, it's worthless. It's wasted energy. So trying not to think about that too much and just move on to the next one and keep the fun.
That's pretty solid advice.
Yeah.
Again, another point I'll be taking out.
I mean, that scene we did was awesome, and the great thing is there's so many more scenes we're gonna do too. So it's like that's just one scene. There's a ton more, so not every scene has to be like brilliant.
Absolutely.
Where can people follow you? Like if they want to find you online or follow shows you're doing or your groups, like what's the best way for them to do that?
Okay, so I am from a place called Hyderabad, and I improvise with a team called Iryani Improv, which is a part of another team called, I mean, an umbrella team called Improv Comedy Hyderabad. But since the lockdown, since nothing is happening outside, we have been on a hibernation mode. But I've been incredibly lucky and fortunate to have found some amazing souls in a team called Improv Comedy Bangalore. And whenever I get a chance, like I go jam. Like
Yeah.
they've been incredibly giving, and they've been providing a refuge for people like me who don't get a chance to improvise right now in this condition. So, and I try to go for any online jam or any possible improv uh, program out there.
I
So
mean,
yeah, I'm on Facebook as Athira Vidyadhar. So yeah.
having the opportunity to jam with people all over the world is a small silver lining for what's happening.
Yes, yes, absolutely. This is one thing that is good, which is happening right now
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
midst of all the chaos we have.
yeah. This is we deal with, moment to moment. This is what we got right now. Everything's going to change, but yeah, enjoy it as much as we can.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love playing with you. I can't wait to do it again, whether we do it in person or another virtual show or scene. That was awesome. Thanks for taking time out and playing.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much. I'm incredibly honored to be here.
Me too. You're awesome. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes. Talk to you soon.